Oba ewa enogie ni ho. Obi kene kene madeyo. Ora adebu modia na we. Tura togbeje.
Oba of Benin. Your Royal Majesty, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we shall not take the national anthem. May we please rise.
Oba Of Benin. Obie kene kene madeyo. Ora debu modiana we. Tura togbege. Oba Of Benin. Ise.
Ibi wele kwa. Ajo tuwa. Oba of Benin. Yeah, arriba. Ibi wele kwa. Alo toi. Igawolo. Alo toi ba to pe. Yes, sir. Vous avez bien. Allez, toi, va t'en payer.
Just on his way back from His Royal Majesty's presence is the representative of His Imperial Majesty the Oni of Ife.
Oba to pe. Ejo. Ajo to Oba to pe. Yes, sir. Ibi ọba ní pé à. Ajo to Oba to pe. Ibi ọba ní wo. Alo to Oba to pe.
When the resolution come this way, look at them here. You go stay at the center there. You are much now. Come start.
Just choose one.
Oba àtọ́pẹ́ ìjọ ẹ̀ abẹ́ enige o enige. Wàá tún agé Oba àtọ́pẹ́. Ìjọ ẹ̀ nígbà òun bí àwọn wà ní òtún Oba àtọ́pẹ́. Oba àtọ́pẹ́ ìgbé ọ̀hún nípò ọdún tó ẹ. Oba àtọ́pẹ́ ọkà wà á dùgbò àlùsọ àwọn ọdún òwe wà á pèpè Oba àtọ́pẹ́. Ọkà wà á dòtú ẹ.
Open.
Ọba àtọ́pẹ́ ọjọ́ wo wà ló tó ẹ. Ètò ọ̀wé rẹ̀ bá.
Passer.
Ọba àtọ́pẹ́ ìkwẹ́kì àtúntò ẹ̀. Ìkwẹ́kì. Community, all of you come forward to my greet. Oba àtọ́pẹ́. The women. The Hausa women. The women, we are great. The Yoruba group. Oba great. Oba talk for him.
National Association of Edo State Students and Civil Society Organization come forward. Thank you very much. We'd now like to invite the service chiefs to please come and greet the Oba. The Chief Imam and other Muslims that are here, please come and pay homage to the Oba. After that, we shall be inviting the very distinguished Queen Mother, Oba of Benin, to please come and pay homage to the Oba. I'd like to invite the Queen Mother, the Oba of Benin, to please pay homage to His Royal Majesty. I'd like to invite the representative to His Excellency, the Governor of Edo State, to please come and pay homage. My Lord, the Chief Judge of Edo State, here very represented, please come and pay homage. I'm sure you'll be accompanied by the former NBA President, Augustine Alegesan. Thank you very much. Whilst we are waiting for the instructions, may I invite our very dear Senior Court of Nigeria, former NBA president, to please come and pay homage to Oba. After this, the Enike from Esa Central or Edo Central and Edo North.
Oba Of Benin. Before we call on the traditional rulers from Edo North and Edo Central, there is going to be a very special introduction to be made. Prince Agatise Erediawa. Na atwe baba, mamu daro dawe mugu. Obinokwa, Princess Mrs. Ikoyeme Ewai. Aimiwu. Prince Agatise Erediawa was the one that actually represented His Royal Majesty, the Great Oba of the Great Benin Kingdom, in Scotland, Aberdeen, and in the UK, in Cambridge College University, Jesus College, Cambridge, in UK. He was the one that actually represented His Royal Majesty when they handed over the artifacts to the Omonoba through Prince Agatise Erediawa. He is the immediate junior brother of His Royal Majesty, the Great Oba of the Great Benin Kingdom. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Prince Agatise Erediawa. Standing next to the Prince is the eldest daughter of His Royal Majesty. She is Princess Mrs. Ikoyeme Aimiwu Ewari. She is a petroleum lawyer and she is happily married and she has children. Oba Of Benin. Egbatu Oba. Babonemi, hold it first. Huh? Hold it. At this point, we'd like to also call on a very special guest, a diplomat by excellence, His Excellency Ambassador Martins Uromo Hibi. Your Excellency, please proceed to greet His Royal Majesty. That is His Excellency Ambassador Martins Uromo Hibi. The MD of Seplat is ably represented here. Please come forward and greet His Royal Majesty. Immediately after that, we call on very respected traditional rulers from Edo North and Edo Central to please come forward and pay obeisance to His Royal Majesty. Oba Of Benin. Representative of MD Seplat. representative of the Vice Chancellor, University of Benin. Is he here? Please come forward. Come and greet His Royal Majesty. She is representing the Vice Chancellor, who is unavoidably absent. She is out of the state. At this point, may I kindly call on the respected traditional rulers from Edo State, Edo North and Edo Central traditional rulers. Please come forward and greet His Royal Majesty.
I'm sure the Igbo group, if you are here, please come and pay homage to the Oba. During the 19th century, in 1897, the invasion of Great Benin Kingdom, about 10,000 objects were forcefully relocated and are today held in 165 museums and private collections across the world. These moved objects were and are still of great cultural and historical interest to our people. Today's landmark event is indeed a breakthrough in the desire of Nigeria and Africa to repossess African arts which were currently domiciled abroad. These works were a result of deep personal knowledge and a great sense of observation by the bronziers, reflecting the skills of Benin sculptors. Believing that what is more important now is to place more emphasis on the return of the artifacts rather than the circumstances leading to their relocation, Nigeria took possession of two of the very many artifacts on October 27 and 28, 2021 at Jesus College in England and the University of Aberdeen in Scotland. The two repossessed or repatriated Benin artifacts are the Conqueror bronze statue, the cockerel Opa, an ostentatious creature which illustrates pride and confidence, and an ancestral head, a bronze bust of an Oba, whose sovereignty were vested in the Benin Kingdom before 1897 invasion, which today will be returned to where they originally belonged, physically handed over to our most revered monarch, Oba Ewai II, after 125 years. It is on this note that I very warmly welcome all to this red letter event. My name is Agarese Idubo. I am today working with my brother, Dr. Mike Osasuye. Two of us shall put this event in its right perspective. Whilst we are doing that, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of one of the very distinguished Nigerians who's been very wonderful, the Nigerian High Commissioner to the United Kingdom, Ambassador Serafatunde Ishola. Welcome you, sir. The Director General, the National Commission for Museum and Monuments, Professor Abba Isa Tijani. We thank you very much for being here. We thank you for being here.
The ambassador is not here on his own as a guest personally, but he is here on the directive of His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, GCFRO, to personally deliver these two special artifacts to the great Oba of the Great Benin Kingdom, because originally this was the place they were taken from, and this should be the place they should be returned. That's why he is here in the company of the DG, National Commission for Museums and Monuments, Professor Abbas Tijani. Oba Atokwe.
Thank you very much. Now is the homecoming of these artifacts. You can imagine 125 years outside of home. Now you are returning home. I'm sure the artifacts are very happy to return home. And we welcome them to their natural habitat. Before we take the next item on the program, I'd like to introduce a very special Benin man, a man who we all revere very specially. I'm talking of a director of ACO Group PLC, the chairman CEO of Acklin Oil and Gas Limited, our very revered engineer, Dr. Gregory Omosigo Ero. We thank you very much for being here. Please celebrate him. Once again, we want to thank you for being part of history. It's a very special event that all of us are witnessing in our lifetime, the day that these items are being returned. Like I said, we have over 10,000 of them that were taken away. Now we are starting the process of returning them. At this point, one very important item on this program is the traditional breaking of kola nuts. I like that we pass the kola nuts to the Iyasa of Benin, as directed by His Royal Majesty, the Oba of Benin.